It was good. It's Nubie, but you already knew that because you already knew me. You feel me? Tonight we're gonna keep it short and sweet, man. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. It's having to do with the spirit of Jezebel. Now, to me, the spirit of Jezebel is a touchy subject, but of course, living in America, the land of Babylon, whatever, it's a rampant thing, right? I personally, man, here's how I feel about it. You are entitled to your own preference. You're entitled to be attracted to whatever you are attracted to. Excuse me. Pepsi. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, there's a fine line between that and being a glutton for it. You know what I'm saying? To me, like Jezebel. All right, I put it to y'all like this. I had an iPhone 4 up until the iPhone like 7 or 8 came out. And then I got an iPhone 5. And then when the iPhone 10 came out, I got an iPhone 8. And then, just due to the nature of my business and my working career, when I started, what I want to say about a year ago, I got an iPhone 13. And the only reason why I got an iPhone 13 is because my iPhone 8 decided that it wanted to go take a swim out in the ocean when I was in Florida. So the whole keeping up with the Joneses thing, like, that could easily be the spirit of Jezebel, right? Somebody that's overly vain about their body, their looks, this and that. That could easily be the spirit of Jezebel. People that are spending money, living above their means, this and that, that could easily be the spirit of Jezebel. It doesn't just have to do with looks. It has to do with visual, but not just pertaining to people, to faces and bodies, right? So, like, for me, for instance, I could easily be in a line of fire when it comes to speaking about the spirit of Jezebel, because me personally, my preference is not a big woman. Like, sure, everybody like thick women nowadays, but a big woman is just not my preference. It never has been. I've always liked petite women. And that partially stems from when I was a big nigga. See what I'm saying? What two big people look like? Rubbing belly. Like, come on, man. I'm sorry. I ain't even try to crack on nobody, but for real, I'm just being as transparent as I could be. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be see-through with the shit. But, petite women just always kind of been my thing. Right? I've also always liked shorter women. You see what I'm saying? I done fuck with a couple tall ones. I ain't tripping. But to me, man, it's like, it's a touchy subject, but it's like, man, all right, for one, I got tricked. I feel like I got tricked. Like, I knew exactly what was going on, but I still got tricked. Being under the influence. If I was not under the influence. And ever since then, after the influence wore off, then I became all kind of ain't shit niggas and treating people horribly and this and that. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I just don't understand how we live in a world where, you know what I'm saying, you have to say yes Just because, like, for instance, if I try to force myself up on a woman, imagine what kind of labels I'd be set as. Even if if I got a woman super drunk, took advantage of that, and then when we were sober, she like, man, I don't know what I was thinking. I would have never. And I try to force myself and say, no, you said all these things when you was drunk, and you made all these promises when you was drunk, and you said this and that. So you got to stick to it. Is that fair? Hell no, man. I'll be in jail or in the tabloids, niggas, quick as hell. So it's like a situation that I've been dealing with personally with someone, and it's like, man, I know even with knowing all the details, man, it's like, that shit suck, bro. It sucks, but, you know, in all reality, like, you got a real husband, and it ain't me, so why you gunning for me? Why you gunning for me? And her whole thing, well, I was gifted to you from God himself, and this and that, and and how dare you try to steal what's meant for me and my family, and this, and I'm like, all right. So if you a gift from God, then why don't you be a gift for somebody else? Not trying to be disrespectful, but it's like, I didn't do nothing to you or your family. So like, if God said that's meant for you and your family, go get that. Like, why you try to make me feel like I gotta be I'm the key to that or something? And if I am the key to that, then really, did God say that this was for you and your family? Or is you just seeing the God in me and the promises that God got for me? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even trying to be disrespectful about it or nothing. I ain't trying to be disrespectful about it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I would just like to know. I would like to know why I can't have the freedom of saying this is not what I want, and coming to a peaceful resolution about that. You know? Oh, well then, I'm going to take you for everything you got, and I'm going to make sure you feel the same way I feel. Why we got to be acting like that? For one, you can't take me as an individual for nothing, because my shit, the only thing that come in my name is my personal paycheck, but everything else is ran through. So good luck. Like, not even trying to be an asshole, but like, good luck. You weren't in me jugging in the old 93 green Ford Ranger. You weren't with me jugging in the Ford Expedition. You weren't with me jugging in the motherfucking meat. You see what I'm saying? In the Forerunner. You weren't jugging with me in the F-150, putting this shit together, building this shit up. And I hate to talk like this, man, I really do. But it's like, man, there's a couple things that I don't agree with about America and how that system be running and shit. But for me, it's not even that deep, because, nigga, we ain't never been married. We ain't never been married in the first place. We ain't even inhabited the same space to even try to call it a common law marriage or none of that. So where in the world do you think you get off? Huh? Where in the world do you think you get off? I'm just trying to figure it out. I truly am trying to figure it out. And the crazy part to me, when I met you, I was telling you about everything that was going on in my life, and you like, oh, who hurt you? Who hurt you? You ain't never been in love, right? This and that. Motherfucker, my mind is on everything that's getting stolen from me. Told you about the inheritance. Told you about the will. Told you about my granny passed. Told you about the crib. I told you about all that shit. And then 3 months later, ironically, you got the same story. Now, to me, either you trying to steal my shit, or I was a lawyer working your case, in which I'm gonna need all my cut. You see how that go? You see how that goes? Do you understand how that's gonna play out? I don't care who you are. I don't care what kind of connections you have. Because at the end of the day, if we really want to get down to the basis of it, I'ma just safely say you and your pops kind of been stalking me my whole life. Yep. That's what I'ma say. I'ma safely say, I'ma guess that your pops is something like a Shriner, nice Templar type shit. Which kind of makes sense to me why he's studying Arabic or Hebrew or whatever. Which screams to me society. And the fact that somebody was telepathically communicating with me, asking me to adopt their 2 children. Was it you? Because I got the gifts. I have gifts and so much knowledge and this and that. Sounds like I'm being targeted. You want to get down to it? If you really truly want to get down to it. And I ain't even about to call it all your fault, because on the whole picture magic that I feel like you was working against me, that one picture that you sent when I was in the Maverick shirt, honestly, every time that you try to reference that picture or I see it, I don't even see me and you in the picture. I look at the motherfucker that's standing right in the background. And you know that. And you know this. Because the first time you showed me, I said, yeah, no. I hear you what you're talking about, but you see that motherfucker right there in the background looking like this, straight at the camera, like they was a part of that shit too? Bro, I don't need no 3. 2 is more than enough for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like to even the odds. 2 is good enough for me. And if I gotta be the odd man out, it damn sure ain't gonna be no 3. I'ma go solo. Call me shallow, call me superficial, call me whatever you want to pay me. One thing I know for sure, ain't no way in hell I'm going back to the lowest of the lows of the lows that I done already lived through. Not. I refuse to, in the name of Jesus. That's how I feel. Now, I also know because of the nature of the situation, by this point in time, you probably hate my stinking guts. And that has never been my intention to make you do so. That's just the way that the shit played out. Because it's like you wasn't listening. It's like you wasn't listening. Now, I don't know who you are or where you come from or what you into or what you done got into to where, you know what I'm saying, you feel like I owe you my life or something, but I don't think I do. Like, I really don't. And lace me up if I'm wrong on that. But I really don't think I do. Like that one night, your son's birthday party, where y'all was plotting to put a nigga in jail. Remember that? And he was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that to my twin flame I can't put my twin flame in jail. But already knowing I wasn't gonna go to jail no way. Because what was the role? The role was to come upstairs, find you and Philip in the crib, me get mad, flash out, and either shoot Philip, pistol whip his ass, or beat the fuck out of him, and that be grounds enough to put your boy in jail. But why? Why would I go through all that and do all that? To become a felon? So that whoever wants the felon versus a nigga with the baby mama can then try to pick me up and scoop me up and have control over a nigga because I got an F and I got to move a certain way? No, thank you. No, ma'am. No, thank you to your father. No, sir. I'm just wondering what season do I get to be in where I get to enjoy my fruitfulness, my successfulness, and my independence independently. That's it. Can we fast forward to that season? Without the slander, without the attacks, without the trying to call a nigga gay, without the trying to call a nigga a druggie, without the trying to call a nigga an alcoholic, without all of that shit, man. Without all of that shit. What do I gotta do? Be a straight demon out here to be seen as a good person? Because me being a good person out here getting me shown as a demon. I don't get it. Well, I kind of do. As above, so below. But you get what I'm saying? That's why I personally stay groovy as Nubie, and I stay in my own lane. I stay in my own mind, my righteous mind. I stay in my own body, and I stay in my own business. And I think it's past time for y'all to do the same. I'm out, man.